Welcome to Two Girls, One Show. I'm Dana,
And I'm Trey.
and we are going to be talking about American Horror Story Hotel.
Spoilers all through this.
Yeah, you can just call this spoiler.
Basically, spoiler.
So, Trey, what do you think about this season so far?
So, I don't hate it as much as you, but I am enjoying. Well, first of all, I called it vampires. Well, immortals that drink blood, aka vampires that can die. It's weird.
I had the same conversation with Tara, my sister, earlier. She said that Ryan Murphy promised they'd never do vampires
Well,
on
he
the
made them
show.
immortals, so
So no,
it's a little
but they're not
different.
vampires. They're not vampires. They're immortal bloodsuckers.
Immortal bloodsuckers. And the children is what gave it away because the children are vampires, kind of. It's like they made them immortal golden creatures from legend, like from history, like the little children that are always around those pictures sucking the blood of women in paintings.
With the UFO in the background.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's like, well, and then they're kind of like fused together with like the twins from The Shining.
And that bothers you?
It bothers me. And then they totally ripped off the Stanley Hotel's carpet, and that bothers me a lot.
A lot.
Get your own carpet.
So basically, the show is there's a bunch of people in a hotel that are living there, and some of them are dead, some of them are vampires, some of them are alive. I think only Kathy Bates is alive, and maybe the bald guy, Dennis Leary, is that his name?
Dennis O'Hare.
I love him.
I love him too.
He could play a woman all the time. He's beautiful. He's probably the best thing of the season so far.
I agree. Well, see, he was with Spalding too.
He was.
Even when we hated Coven, we were like, Spalding.
Spalding had it going on the whole entire time. We hated Coven, but Spalding was the winner. And I think he's making this show beautiful. His eyelashes are great. His eye makeup.
His eye makeup's fantastic. Yeah.
We should take notes.
Yeah.
And Kathy Bates is alive, we think.
Is she alive?
I don't know. See, we got to know how long ago it happened with her son. So her son was going to die from a drug overdose, and now he's immortal.
He's right.
He's
hanging out with Gaga.
Who is the queen immortal of them all.
The Countess.
The Countess of Immortals.
Let's get our terminology right here.
I forgot. Countess. I can't. She might be behind me. I don't know. That'd be really weird if she was behind me. But I don't hate her character. I don't really like her. I think that the character is kind of being overplayed. Like there's too much of it going on.
I don't feel like she's a terrible actress, but I really resent her because I feel like she's only in here because she's Lady Gaga.
Yes. But you made an interesting parallel earlier. So you think that she's basically Jessica Lange in this series?
Yeah, I think Ryan Murphy was probably holding out hope because she always she did this for like 3 seasons, Jessica Lange. She's like, I'm not coming back, and then like surprise. So he probably just assumed she'd change her mind, and then he was like, oh crap, well, I guess Gaga's available.
We just called her up and said, hey, want to come hang out?
Gaga, can you quit touring with Electric Mayhem and
go build a show? No, she's a good actress.
Yeah, but I can't I'm just so angry at her. I miss Jessica.
I miss Jessica too. Some of the scenes with her are really weirdly intense. And she makes things intense. Like she's looking at these guys like, I don't know, there's like a weird pause between them and you don't know who's going to eat each other's face. And all of a sudden they're naked and having sex.
Right. Well, that first episode when they were at the outdoor movie, just the look on her face, like, any couple who would decide to go home with her kind of, you deserve what's coming to you. If you're like, oh yeah, I'll go hang out with you.
You look safe.
With my metal glove and my claws.
Nobody thought that was weird.
No, they're like, hey, this sounds like fun. Like,
and let's reiterate, nobody was drunk and nobody was high because they don't drink from people that are like that.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Which I thought that was interesting.
They just drink from animals because they're vegetarians, right? Oh no, sorry, wrong vampires.
Wrong vampires. Sorry. True Blood? Are we on True Blood yet? I don't know. What's happening? It's a different take. And it started off kind of the same feel as Murder House, I thought. Like the first episode really got me. Like I was like, oh, there's going to be scary stuff happening. There's guys crawling out of the bed that are dead. There's creepy, weird children. And then the opening, that little creepy kid that's putting its head out of the bed.
Oh, I hate that kid.
Don't like that kid. Do not like that kid. And it had a great backstory with the cop whose son is missing. Well, presumed dead.
And like, I'm always happy to see more Wes Bentley. Like,
and then Dandy made an appearance,
but not till where was I was sad the first episode because I missed Dandy and I missed Evan. There was no Evan.
Let's talk about the first episode and how we missed Evan. And what they should have did was introduce Evan first, because however, they need to make some major changes to Evan because he looks like a pedophile.
He does. He looks like he's driving a van somewhere.
That mustache.
It's a shame. Like, he's a good looking guy, and it's like they went out of their way to rectify that.
They were like, let's see what we can do to Evan to make him not hot.
Right.
There's too many hot guys in the show this season, which there are.
And they all look the same.
I can barely tell them apart sometimes. Thank God Danny has that pink thing in his hair. I don't know where he got that.
The first episode, I'm like, that's Dandy. And then it wasn't Dandy.
It was Matt Bauer. Is that what his name is?
Bomber?
I don't know. He had a bum. He was naked in the first episode, so that fits perfectly. There's a lot of nudity. There's a lot of almost nudity.
But it doesn't hold a candle to Dylan. Like, I miss Dylan McDermott. If they're going to be showing so many butts this season, they should have brought his back.
I hear they're going back to Murder House this season.
I have heard that too. I've heard they're going to try to connect it through the Black Dahlia. Did you hear that one?
No.
Because allegedly Hotel Cortez is based on an actual hotel, and that actual hotel the Black Dahlia was at. So I heard they might be going in that way.
Oh, that's really interesting. I liked Murder House.
Yeah. I recently rewatched it, and I liked it a lot better than I did the first time around.
Yeah, the ending is kind of, we talked about the ending like thousands of times and how it's a little bit weak, but the rest of the show is amazing. I just think that they're trying to, like, you know, we did Murder House and we did Asylum. Coven, which was, in our opinion, like the weakest.
I think Asylum was, I just rewatched that one too, and I didn't think that was bad.
No, Coven is the weakest.
Well, yeah. I'm just saying I didn't like Asylum at first either. And
I liked it the first time, but I'd probably like it more again.
It's really different when you can watch them back to back.
It probably makes a huge difference.
Yeah. But yeah, I hated Coven. Ugh. Hated Coven.
And what about the season, like an hour and a half to an hour and 40-minute long episodes?
Oh my God.
It's killing me.
I know. I can't do it. Because I'm, after like an hour and 15 minutes, I just kind of give up because I'm like, I have no idea where this is going, when it's ending, if it's ending. Did it end? Is it still on? I fell asleep last night. Is it still on right now?
So the end, it actually is. More Lady Gaga's semi-naked again, and
shocking.
Evan Peters is not. So I have a very big complaint. I do like the story they're doing with his character.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That story was amazing. He's such a good actor. When that maid wanted to die with him, that scene in and of itself made that whole show for me.
Mm-hmm.
Did you fall asleep for that scene too?
I did. Do you like how I'm pretending I know what you're talking about?
Mm-hmm. I knew it. So
I made it to when he was walling somebody in.
So right after that, the cops eventually find out that he's doing this because he like dumped bodies randomly with Bibles all around them in the middle of like a cornfield or something. Like Evan Peters is not good at hiding bodies. He's good at killing and being cute, but not hiding bodies. We've learned this. So he's pouring, I think, acid on a girl in a bathtub, and his maid comes in, like the cleaning lady that loves ammonia. She comes in and she's like, "Sir, the police are here." And he's like, "Well, time to go." And he has a gun and a knife, and he's like, "Okay, which way do you want to die, and who wants to die first?" And she's like, "Oh, well, I guess I'll die first." And he's like, "Oh, there you go. Here's the gun." Or no, he makes her pick between the gun and the knife, so she chooses the gun. She's like, "Sir, do you think you could make me your final victim?" And he was like, "Oh." Like he's honored, and it was great. And so he shoots her in the head, and then he takes a knife and slits his own throat, and he dies in the bathtub, like at the bathtub, and the cops come in. So that's what happened to his character.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. But the scene was great. Like, it was well acted. I mean, because he's a very good actor.
He is. He's really, really good. He's really good.
She was good. The maid lady, whose name I do not know, actress name I don't know, but it was really well thought out, and I hope they continue with more of that storyline, because I think that storyline is more interesting than the...
Yeah, no, I like, and I agree, and I don't know what it is about this season, but I'm having trouble, like, I mean, every season has its flashbacks, but they still feel very firmly rooted in a certain time, and this one, I just can't get a feel on it. It doesn't feel, you know what I mean? Like, I can't, I know it's supposed to be present day, but I
Well,
feel
it
like,
is, right? But
yeah.
I got confused in the flashback about the boy going missing. I didn't know when that happened.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, I have no idea when that happened.
Like, was he? And I assume it was a few years ago because when the daughter, spoiler alert, found the boy in the
She's
hotel,
like older.
and she's like, "Oh, you haven't grown at all." So I'm like, "Oh, well, I must have missed something."
I like how that was the most shocking thing to her about finding her dead brother, like playing playing Tetris in the candy room.
Not that he tried to like bite her or anything, which was weird.
Oh yeah. When the selfie.
I took a picture. You know, it's a selfie of you in a blur.
Wait till Dad sees. Like,
Dad will be so proud of my selfie skills.
oh god. Yeah. Oh, and like the fashion show. What was with the fashion show there?
Why was there a fashion show there? It doesn't make sense.
No.
A lot of the season, I feel like it's the weakest start because, well, Coven was weak. Let's just forget that Coven exists.
You know what? I liked the start of Coven. I didn't dislike it.
Right.
It just
This
got
one's
progressively
weird because it doesn't fit. So we always have a lot of characters introduced in this show. We're just used to that. There's 13 million characters introduced all at once. We got to learn their backstories, which we learned a little bit of Sally's, which is that her name, Sally? Yeah, I liked her.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Her story's great. She's doing great.
Yep. I like her a lot.
Why she puts people in beds? I'd like to learn.
I want to know that. Why do you sew people in mattresses?
I don't know what the point is. What are you trying to get across?
I'm sure there's symbolism.
This probably is. We're really bad at symbolism.
Eternal sleep. I don't.
The only symbolism we're good at is Disney symbolism. That's all we got.
That's gonna be our next.
Watch out now.
Yeah. Two girls, one Disney film.
That'd be great. I just don't like. There's so many people coming in and so many pieces. Like the new guy buying the hotel in the first episode threw me off. I didn't know when it happened in timeline period. To be honest with you, I was confused.
Okay, so I'm glad you said that because the timeline's really throwing me. Like yeah, it's here, there, and everywhere. And there's a lot. There's always a lot of people, but there's a lot of people. Like even the opening credits, it's usually like 4.
10.
Yeah, now it's just like bam, 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 bam.
But Angela Bassett last time, like there's just everybody's being introduced right away.
Why is she British?
I don't know. I'm very concerned about what's happening with her character. I have no idea.
I have no idea what's happening. I have no idea what's happening, period. There are a lot of people. There's dead people in the mattresses, and all the guys look the same. Except Evan Peters. I can tell it's Evan Peters because he has the pedophile mustache.
Yes. At least we come to that conclusion.
Mm-hmm.
I want them to develop that storyline so badly because I think that they can do it really well.
I mean, he's like, isn't he top billing?
Yeah.
He's like first or second. So, you know, he's going to be prominent. He got to be a prominent figure this season.
I hope it's not like Coven where he was prominent for 5 minutes and then never spoke again.
God, that season was bad.
It was gut-wrenching.
Remember the Minotaur?
Why was there a Minotaur?
Because why not?
And why in this season was there moldy people sex in the shower?
That's what Steve was saying. He's like, you know, this is present day. There should be Yelp reviews for this place. Like, hey, there's mummies making out in my shower. But
I give you a 1 on
real
Yelp.
good at the bar.
Good bar, bad showers. It's really weird. I'll still watch because we do it every time.
We always watch.
It doesn't mean I'm going to like it.
But, you know, like we said, a lot of the seasons start out strong and then just fizzle. So
this one's starting out weak, so maybe it will get...
That's what I'm saying. Yep. There's nowhere to go but up.
Nowhere to go but up. What character have we talked about yet? I don't like the cop's wife. I think she's horrible.
Oh, I don't like her either. I keep thinking of what's her name. Who did she play? Shelley with the legs who got chopped off.
Yes. She did play Shelley. Did she play somebody in Coven? She played the one witch.
Was she?
The hippie witch. Wasn't she the hippie witch?
No. Oh, no. Where's she at?
Isn't she in the seat? I don't know.
I haven't seen her yet. The one who was Sister...
Sister Mary Eunice.
Yeah. Where is she?
Is she in the season?
Yeah.
She has to be because she's awesome. I like her. She's done great.
Yeah, I like her a lot. I really like
I
her.
liked her sister Mary Eunice. That was the best portrayal. She's done wonderfully.
Yeah, no, that was great. That was really great. Yeah, she better be back. I mean, everybody's back, so
I will
everybody
say,
who's ever done the
is
show.
Dylan McBobby?
No, I miss him.
You're Dylan.
I really miss him.
Moment of silence for Dylan.
Yeah, that's just. How come he only did one season?
Wasn't he theoretically
Oh,
on asylum?
he was in Asylum. You're right. I forgot. He was Bloodyface Jr.
He was Bloodyface Jr.
Mr. Face.
Mr. Face. I also heard that they're bringing the baby from Murder House back. Did you hear that?
I heard that too as another possible Tate's baby.
Tate's baby.
Yeah, and I heard they might go through Tate too, because I heard that maybe Tate was buying drugs off of
Shelley.
Is that her? No, Mary.
That's her name is Sally.
Sally.
Mary and Shelley. Oh, Frankenstein. Circle.
It's a big circle. It's all connected.
It's all connected. Just go to the website and read her awesome review of Frankenstein. It was great.
Oh, thanks, bestie.
It was so good. But if Tate's in it, which would make me the happiest person because he's my favorite essence of Evan Peters ever.
That could be how he's getting top billing. He's just gonna play someone else.
Every character. Plays all of them back. He plays Bloodyface. We don't know why.
Yeah.
Zachary Quinto could come back too because there's another person that looks identical to every other male in the cast.
Why isn't? Yeah, I'm kind of surprised he hasn't been back for more. We haven't seen him in a while.
No, he was in Asylum last, right?
Yeah,
and that was it. I enjoyed him. He was very good.
He was good in there.
So what are your final thoughts and how about this? How about what do you want to see in this season? Let's start with that.
I want to see Dylan McDermott. But I don't think that's going to happen. I would like to see more Evan Peters. I like that storyline. I agree with you there. I just want to be happy. I just want a nice conclusion. That's all I want. That's one thing I can't get from this show. He can't end a show.
No, he can't. I don't think he's ended any of his shows well.
No.
Glee was very poor.
I didn't watch it, but I heard.
You heard through the grapevine.
I heard stories of.
He's kind of like, and I don't want to pull a complete parallel, but he's kind of like Stephen King in that way, where he has some really, really weak endings, and you're just like, your books are amazing. Why are you ending them this way? Or even Blasphemy, I know, but some of Neil Gaiman's books, how he ends them too, are kind of on the end where you're like, you can tell that, and it's probably the same with Ryan Murphy. They don't seem to want it to end, so they end in this very ambiguous kind of half-ending way that they didn't even want to do.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and to your point with Stephen King, I feel like some of his books, you can tell he knows how it's going to end when he starts writing it. Yes. And some of them he doesn't. And I feel like Ryan Murphy never has any idea how he's going to pull all this stuff together.
He starts like way up here, and you have to kind of bring it down to this little triangle point, and we kind of get halfway, and it's like, done.
And he still has, I think like there'll be 3 episodes left, and he's like, I have all these balls in the air, like
some balls got to drop.
Yep, most of them.
Most of the balls just drop.
And then we'll just sing like, by the Christmas tree and have
a Merry Christmas.
Have a Merry Christmas.
Maybe Jessica Lange will play the piano and sing for us.
She better be. Maybe she'll stop in. Yeah,
she'll just stop by. I think she will make an appearance. This is what I want. I want them to go back to Murder House. If they even show Tate or not, I still want them to come back to that a little bit, play with the baby, and she might be here because she has control. Like, she's taking care of the baby. She has this baby.
That's true.
This very alive baby made of human and ghost.
Oh my God. Just like, yes.
Is that what you were going to think?
Yes.
Again, we use symbolism.
Uncle Scar's kid.
Uncle Scar has a kid. He's dead. Don't know. Ghost semen. Google it.
The return of the ghost semen. Yes. I love how you knew. That's what I was.
That's how you can tell we're best friends, because we just know from a distance what each other's thinking and feeling, whether it's ghost semen or concurring of some sort. We don't know. It's always happening. Twitching. It's always happening.
Oh, so I guess
that was episode 1 and 2. That was our quick summary of it for all of you out there.
And that was pretty quick for us.
It's pretty quick for us because usually we spend hours talking about these kind of things.
Yeah.
But we're gonna reel it in. We're gonna reel it in because there's a lot to talk about, but you should just watch the episode if it's gonna be too long.
Yeah. I mean, they're like 3 to 4 hours each. So just listen to us. We'll save you some time.
We'll save you some time.
Or Trey will, since I can't make it through an episode anymore.
I'll have to just tell you what happens in the end.
Maybe we can split it up. We can each watch half of it.
Did you see her kick her boyfriend out, Gaga? She kicked her boyfriend out.
I did see that.
Okay. That was another pivotal part at the end.
Donovan.
I like his name.
I love that name. Mm-hmm.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the name Donovan. He's really cute too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he looks just like the rest of them.
They all look identical. I can't tell them apart.
They're all very cute.
If it showed them all in a line, I'd be like, I don't know.
Yep.
They all look the same to me.
Hopefully, hopefully we're able to start telling them apart soon.
Because we need to, because I'm sure one of them is going to die.
Some of them might have already. I don't know.
Well, 2 of them are immortal.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Dandy's now immortal.
And Dandy's now with Gaga, right?
Yes, Dandy and Gaga are a thing. They were half naked for like 25 minutes. Unsure what happened. Very unsure. I would just like this season to start taking all its characters that it introduced, not introduce any more, and start developing the storyline. That's all I ask.
I don't think that's asking for much.
No, it's like 10 episodes, right? That's all they ever were.
Is it 10?
It's like 10. I think 10 or 13. It's not a lot. But maybe that's why they're making them an hour and a half to an hour and 40 minutes, which was the most random time frame I've ever seen in my life.
That was too long. I mean, maybe if I knew it was coming, but I mean, have the decency to be on at 9 o'clock at night.
They can't because of all the massive sex scenes that they have in the show. I don't understand. Like, I mean, quickly about that first episode, the rape scene, which was instantaneous and lasted for 4.5 minutes. Like, it can't be on at 9 o'clock. That disturbs some children.
I guess. Okay, fair enough.
Fair enough.
It's rated like TV.
MALSD.
LMNOP,
It's like when you watch Game of Thrones and you're like, oh, there's N for nudity. This can be a good one.
Yes, exactly. I know, I keep thinking that. Like, why isn't this on HBO? Like,
it would do really well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would.
Yes. Well, stay tuned. Every week we're going to get together. This week was just a combined week because we were busy, but get together, talk to you about the episodes, rant a little bit about what we want to happen, and talk a little about what didn't happen.
Yep. Fun little time here.
Fun little time. Well, thank you. This is 2 Girls, 1 Show. I'm Trey.
And I'm Dana.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.